Welcome everyone back to El Viejo Stadium. Strongmen versus the Whalers. Game number 61 here on Cheese League Baseball. Thank you so much for joining us. Cynthia O'Donnell's on the mound today for the Strongmen, and Lenny Downhill gets the nod from the Whalers. That brings up Langston Ali to lead it off for the Strongmen. Looks like we're going to be dealing with some of those shadows here at El Viejo Stadium today. You can see little rough shadows there for some of the fielders, hitters. And Downhill gets him. So Ali's down on strikes, brings up Agua Corker. And let's talk about Lenny Downhill here for a second. Corker looks at a strike and a ball inside. Four-seamer, two-seamer, curveball and change. And that one's hit into center field. That'll be extra bases. Corker's on with a one-out double here in the top of the first. The Mustache Brigade strikes first here. And Corker runs well but has bad jumps as View steps in. Downhill's a little more of a velocity and accuracy pitcher than a junk pitcher, but so you'll see high registers. Ooh, nice little snag there by Downhill for the second out. Serenity Downhill steps in. She's locked in so far. And 96 in the gun there from Downhill. And that's what we'll see. That one's popped up. And let's see if Durham is there, and he puts it away. So we go to the bottom of the first. Home team Whalers coming up to bat. Ooh, little chin music there from Cynthia O'Donnell. And there's a strike. 2-1 now. Redier hitting 229 this year. And O'Donnell walks him. So that brings up Owen English, hitting 176. 2 homers, 2 ribbies. And that one's hit. Let's see if they can turn 2. They can't. Wood goes the first for the sure out. So there's 1 out now. Runner on second as Ralph Briggs steps in, right fielder today for the Whalers. That was grounded to Wood. Goes over to first. For out number 2, runner advances to third, so now 2 outs. Runner on third. Kate Durham steps in, hitting .310. 1 homer, 5 RBIs this season. The Whalers' first baseman. And that one's hit to Burnswell across the diamond for the final out of the inning. We'll talk about O'Donnell once we get back to them. Dave Brief steps in for the Strongmen. Takes a strike. Lenny Downhill. Like I said, a little more velocity and accuracy pitcher. And that one's hit up the middle for a base hit. So the Strongmen have a runner on. Brings up Tucker Bauer, 222. Brought his average up quite a bit. Okay speed on the bases, I would say. Briefs doesn't run that well for the Strongmen. 1-2, fouled away. The 1-2 again to Bauer. And gets him down looking. Bauer strikes out. His tough season continues. That brings up Alana Gomez. Now, she had 7 RBIs in the last game for the Strongmen. 2 home runs, including a grand slam. Strongmen over the fouls. Wow, 100 miles an hour there from Lenny Downhill. And see Gomez kind of put the bat head out there. And she strikes out. Brings up Class Burnswell. Not a lot of batters on the Strongmen are hitting for high average, but sometimes they are able to string together some hits and get things done. And that's fly out there to Briggs for the final out of the inning. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the home team Whalers. Russ McIntosh steps in. Let's talk here about O'Donnell. Velocity and accuracy pitcher, I would say. A little more in accuracy than velocity. So not much higher in the gun than, definitely not higher in the gun than downhill, but she'll bring it in there. And high and inside gets him striking out. Serum White steps in. Center fielder here for the Whalers. Grounded to Wood. Wood's been busy so far today. The second out of the inning. Jose Sicily steps in. 250, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. And 92 in the gun there, high and inside from O'Donnell. And that one's hit right at view for the final out of the inning. So we're moving right along here. 9-1 and 2 due up, top of the third for the Strongmen. Kai Wood steps in. Another one of the Strongmen hitters hitting in the hundreds. It's a pretty even matchup too here, folks, for game number 61 as that one's popped up. Let's see if Sicily has enough room. He does. And that one's put away for first out. Brings up Langston Ali 0 for 1 today. Strongmen are 5 and 7 on the season. Whalers are also 5 and 7. That one's fouled away. And O'Donnell and Downhill are both 1 and 1 on the season. That one's popped up. And Durham's there for the second out. Ali is certainly their best hitter, but so far he's been held off the bases. Corker steps in now. That one's hit quite well. And off the wall. Extra bases for sure. And Corker's in there. I believe that's his second double of the day. So runner on second here. Casey View up. And that one gets away from Sicily. Runner goes to third, so. And that one's hit into left field. Base hit. Runner comes home. And it's an RBI. Ooh, let's see if he can get there. And he does. An RBI double here for Casey View. Strongmen lead at 1-0. Serenity Hilldown steps in. And that one is hit down to Durham for the final out of the inning. Strongmen, the Mustache Brigade, they strike first. 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. That brings up Jasu Rounds with his neat little theme music there. Always appreciate that. Rounds is hitting quite well. 304, 2 homers, 5 ribbies on the season. That one's grounded. 2 briefs across the diamond for the first out. Caden Allen steps in. Allen is a bench player for the Whalers. This might be one of his first at-bats of the season. 2-2 now on Allen. And it gets him down looking. So Allen frozen there. Good pitching by O'Donnell. And now 2 outs. Ready A steps up to the plate. 1-1. And 92. Nice little fastball there. Down and in. Got him and chase high. That one's fouled away. So 2-2. Try to tie him up. Full count now to Ready A. That one's hit to Burnswell for the final out. So some quick innings here. Moving right along. Going to the top of the fourth. 5, 6, and 7 due up here for the Strongmen. Dave Brief steps in. And swings through that one. 100 miles an hour there from Lenny Downhill. He might be one of the hardest hurlers in the Cheese League. 3-1 now to Briefs. And he's walked. So Downhill walks Briefs. That brings in Tucker Bauer, who's 0 for 1 today. Went down on strikes his first time up. Bauer's looking tense. And hits one into center field, but White is there to put it away for the first out. And that's kind of a tough one there for the Strongmen because Bauer is one of their better base stealers, so that's somebody you really want to get on base, but he's been having a tough season. Lana Gomez steps in. Been hitting hot lately. Current league leader in home runs as well as Juan Gomez. And now 2-2. And kind of golfs that one. Little chip shot. Hit up the middle for a base hit. So Gomez is on base. Runners now on first and second. One out for Class Burnswell. Downhill at 50 pitches here in the top of the fourth. 52 now. And good changeup there, outside part of the plate. You can see the difference in speeds. 2, that one's grounded to Allen. See if they can turn 2 to English. To Durham, double play. 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. Go now to the bottom of the fourth. 2-3-4 due up. And Owen English steps in the box. O'Donnell's looking locked in. He's grounded to view. He takes it himself for the first out. Making kind of quick work of this this Whalers lineup, rather. Ralph Briggs steps in. 91. Good pitch. Good movement on the ball, too. That one's hit quite well. And that's gone. Into the bullpen. Whalers are on the board. 403 feet. Briggs' third homer, third RBI of the year. We're all tied up, folks. Brings up Cade Durham 0 for 1 today. And that one's hit. And oh, right off of Brief's glove. Ali's there to back him up. So 1 out, 1 on. Russ McIntosh steps in. Runner pretty good speed there on first for the Whalers. That was right at Wood, and ooh, they are almost able to double him up. They only get second out of the inning. Brings up Serm White. 2 outs, runner on first. The hardest thrown ball I think we've seen all day. No, that is 95 in the gun there. And Whiffer is activated for White. And he strikes out. 93 on the outside corner. Good pitch in there by O'Donnell. One little mistake, though. Solo shot. We're all tied up as we go to the top of the fifth. 9-1-2 up for the Strongmen. Kai Wood steps in. And, ooh, high strike there. Shattered bat. Fouled. And that one sneaks up the middle for a base hit, so Wood is on. And now we have the top of the lineup. Langston Ali 0 for 2 today so far. Takes a strike 92 on the gun. And that little breaking ball hung up there, but fouled away. 0-2 now on Ali. And fouled away. Downhill stats starting to go down a little bit. And again, fouled off. 63 pitches. And that one gets up toward the booth. That one's hit down the right field line. Drops in for a base hit. Runner goes to third, so we got runners in the corners, no outs. That brings up Ogle Corker, who's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles today. So a chance here for the Strongmen to make an impact. They throw over to first. Save. Pretty good speed there on the bases at first for the Strongmen. That one's hit into left field. Base hit. Runner scores. It's an RBI single for Corker. He's having a good game. 3 for 3 now. Runners on first and second. No outs. Casey View steps in. They throw to second. Still don't understand that move. Never ever works. And get him chasing high. 0-2 now to View. And tried to go up the ladder. And that one gets away from Sicily. The runners aren't able to advance, though. He kind of kept it in front of him. And again, checking the runner. 2-2 to View. Right at English for the first out. That brings up Serenity downhill. 0 for 2 today. RBI man and inside pitches activated for Hill down. I said downhill. Hill down. I apologize. Shattered bat. Infield fly called. Durham camps under that. So 2 outs now. Brings up Dave Briefs. And little chin music up there. High. Ball 1. That one's popped up. Sicily is there. Puts it away for the final out. So the Strongmen leave 2 stranded, but they get a run. They lead at 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And Jose Sicily steps in. A little curveball there from O'Donnell. That one's a base hit into center field. Jasu Round steps in. 0 for 1 today. No real threat to run there at first, I would say. And 2-1 now to Rounds. And the 3-1. Good pitch there from Donald. Popped up. Briefs calls for it. And is there for the first out. Caden Allen. Caden Allen has some pretty interesting walk-up music as well. Looking for his icebreaker hit of the year. Again, he's a bench player, so doesn't really get in that much to hit at least. Try to get him to chase. 1-2 now. Allen pops that up, and let's see, View is there for out number 2. So that brings the top of the order up in ready A. Hit down the left field line. Just foul. And a strike. 0-2 now to ready A. And fouled away. Hit into right field. Base hit for ready A. So 2 on, 2 outs. Owen English steps in. He's 0 for 2. And the 2-0 now to English. Ooh, nice breaking pitch there from O'Donnell. And that one is popped up about a mile high. Let's see who's there. That's going to be Burnswell. In short right field puts it away. Final out. So Whalers strand 2. We go to the top of the 6th. Tucker Bauer steps in. 0 for 2. Again, this is a guy you want on the bases. And there we go. Just like that. Bauer's making me eat my words here. So Bauer, base hit up the middle. He's on first. And we're going to have a pitching change here. Lenny Downhill pulled. Madden Power Slide comes in out of the bullpen. Let's see if Power Slide, being the lefty, keeps Bauer on the bases. Or on first, at least. That one's hit. 2 rounds for the first out. So a little golf swing there from Gomez. Brings up Burnswell. Power Slide, we've seen him quite a bit. That one's fouled away. 2.89 ERA out of the pen. It's pretty darn good here for the Cheese League and for a reliever. It's popped up, and English is there to put it away. 2 outs now. Runner on first. Kai Wood steps in, 1 for 2 today with a single. Power Slide, a little more of a velocity pitcher. You see 100 there on the gun, so Whalers definitely have some good pitchers. Guys that can throw lots of gas. The pitching staff. That one's grounded. Final out. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Brings up Ralph Briggs. He's a home run today. Solo shot. Equates for the Whalers' only run. There's a strike from O'Donnell. 2-1. Grounded to Casey View with the first out. Cade Durham steps in. He's 1 for 2 today. Feeling locked in. .323, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Durham has really stepped it up here for the Whalers. That one's hit. Ooh, I think that got by Burnswell there. So McIntosh steps in, 0 for 2 today. Runner on first, 1 out. And that one's hit kind of like a little chopper in front of home plate there. That died in the grass or something. View took it there for the second out of the inning. Brings up Cern White. Good speed on the bases for the Whalers. 2 outs, runner on second. And 3-0 now to White. O'Donnell, 75th pitch here. And she walks him. And Sicily steps in. Contact first lefty's activated. Might have been the pitch to hit there. 1-1 now to Sicily. And maybe working around him. 3-1 now. And full count. And she walks him. So walks Sicily, bases loaded now for Josu Rounds, 0 for 2. Power versus lefties activated for Rounds as well. We see some movement now on O'Donnell's stats. That one's hit. Casey View! What a play. Nice diving stop there to end the inning. Whalers leave the bases loaded. We go to the top of the 7th. 2-1 Strongmen. And top of the order up now for a Strongman. Power slide still coming out of the bullpen here. Working quick. That one's hit a mile high, but just got under that. White puts it away for the first out. Aqua Corker steps in, 3 for 3, 2 doubles, a single. I believe he has an RBI there too, right? There, make it a 4 for 4 day. 4 for 4 day. Wow, Corker, heck of a day here. It's the kind of day that really jumps up your average. View steps in, fouls that one away. Corker runs well there on first. And ball in the dirt. And 3-1 now to View. And he's walked. You did see walk prone there. Activated for power slide. Hill down. 0 for 3. You could say she's due today. The Strongmen want to get some insurance runs here. Popped up. Infield fly rule called. English camps under it. Puts it away. 2 outs now. Here in the top of the 7th. Brings up Dave Briefs. Allen's grounded and sneaks through the left side. Runner's coming home. And no play at the plate. Strongmen take the 3-1 lead. Brings in Tucker Bauer. And Bauer lines out to Durham to end the inning. So the Strongmen get a little insurance run there. They lead at 3-1 as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Caden Allen steps in, 0 for 2. And O'Donnell's still on the mound. Her ERA to start the game was right around 11, so she's bumped that down quite a bit today. 2-2 now to Allen. That one's hit quite well. But Hilldown's there to put it away for the first out. Brings in Ready A, and we're going to have the closer come in, McClary, to end this game. Ready A steps in. And that one's fouled away. So 2-2 on Ready A. And fouled away again. Hit up the middle, base hit. So Whalers have a base runner here in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run comes to the plate. Owen English 0 for 3 today. Pretty decent speed on first, too, here for the Whalers. 1-1. And now the 2-1 to English. Popped up. Let's see, McClary's going to call for it and take it himself. The second out. Ralph Briggs steps in. He already has a home run today. So 1 on, 2 outs. And a 1-1 count to Briggs. Pops that one up. See if Gomez is there. Puts it away for the final out of the game. And the Strongmen win this one. They just won against the Fowls. Now they win against the Whalers. They improved their record now to 6-7. The Whalers dropped to 5-8. Look at the lines here: 3-11-0 for the Strongmen, 1-6-0 for the Whalers. Here's how the offense worked out. Ali had a good game, 1 for 4. Corker, obviously the standout there, 4 for 4. 2 runs and a RBI. Dave Briefs also 2 for 3, RBI and a walk. Bauer got a hit. That's always good. Milana Gomez got a hit as well. And same thing with Wood. And on the Whalers side, Redier had a good game, 2 for 3. Durham had a good game as well, 2 for 3. Durham's been hitting much, much better. And Jose Sicily also had a hit, so hitting much better as well. The RBI there from Briggs as well was the solo home run. O'Donnell gets the win. Downhill gets the loss, so Downhill moves the 1-2. O'Donnell to 2-1, and McClary gets the save, his second of the season. Let's take a look at the top 3 players. Aggo Corker, obviously, 4 for 4, 2 doubles, an RBI, 2 runs. Cynthia O'Donnell gets the nod there, 6 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks. Actually, 3 walks, I didn't even realize that, holy cow. And then Dave Briefs, 2 for 3 with the RBI. So that's how game number 61 ends here, folks, on Cheese League Baseball, on Geek Cheese on YouTube. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more Cheese League Baseball action. Again, we're halfway through the season here, right? So we got lots more baseball coming. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at geek_cheese for schedule announcements and all other things geeky and cheesy. That's it for us today, folks. Have a good one. Strongmen win. Take care. Bye.